Good morning and welcome to episode 14 of 52 Weeks of Awesome. Quite exciting this morning because for the first time I've ventured outside of Dorset and we've come to our neighbouring county of Devon, and I'm going to take you to a really cool place called Wistman's Wood. So it's quite an easy place to find. You park in the Two Bridges car park, which I just showed you, and it's pretty much a straight walk to the wood. So this is where I went wrong last time. I didn't have a clue where I was going, and I'd seen some people up on the hill up there, so I thought, wow, they've got to be heading to Wistman's Wood. So I just kind of headed up there, and then it kind of turned a bit misty, got completely lost, but there is a path here which you can see by the grounds that it's pretty well trodden. So as long as you follow this path, you can't really go wrong. So I can see Wistman's Wood in the distance now. It's just kind of there, and it looks so unimpressive as you're approaching it. But once you step inside, it's like stepping onto the set of a fantasy movie. So we are just approaching the entrance to Wistman's Wood now, just about to step into another world. The Enchanted Forest. I've got to watch what I'm doing here because you know what I'm like, I am quite accident prone, so potentially going to be walking on slippery moss, trying to navigate all these boulders. But what an incredible place this is. And there's some really cool trees here as well. What an amazing place, isn't it? Look what I've just found. This is what I remembered from last time. I thought it looked like the Big Brother eye, and it does a little bit, I suppose, but I think it's been carved out by someone, because just next to it I found this. Now wouldn't that be amazing if that was natural? I heart Wistman's Wood. I love it here. Do you know what? When I set my alarm for 3 o'clock this morning, I thought, you're mad. You finally lost the plot. You're getting up at 3 o'clock, you're going to drive 100 miles and you're going to walk about a mile to see a wood. But I think definitely worth it. And to have it all to myself as well. Nick, I was just talking to you about this yesterday. If you're going to come to Dartmoor, definitely check out Wistman's Wood. I'm not sure how deep it goes, how far it goes into the forest. I think this is the most popular section. Now there is a bit of a path here, if you can call it a path. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a little look around here, but then I'm going to head down to the river just to have a look, and then I'm going to head over to Littaford Tors, which is just on the top of the hill. I obviously need to get my eyes checked. From back there, this looked like a bridge, but obviously it's not a bridge. Well, that's Wistman's Wood done, the River Dart done. Now we're gonna just head on over the hill there, which once we get to the top of the hill we should be able to see it. But Littlefold Tours, that's where we're going. So we've come from in the distance over there, follow the path to Wistman's Wood. We're now at the top end of it, went down to the river, and now we're going to head over to Littlefold Tours. So I'm just on top of Littlefoot Tors now. Awesome place, isn't it? As you'll see from the photos and the videos. I've just noticed now I'm here, there's quite a few tors in the area. If you don't know, tors are granite outcrops which are scattered all over Dartmoor. There's over 100. And as part of this project, I'm going to start ticking them off. I thought it'd be quite a fun thing to do. Maybe do 5 per video, something like that. So while I'm here today, I'm going to do a couple more. I don't know the names of them, but I will try and look them up when I edit the video, and I'll put the descriptions or the titles in the video so you can see what they're called. But yeah, awesome place. Well, that was Littlefoot Tours done. I'm just going to head over to this one now, which is just at the back of Littlefoot. Well, this one's even more impressive than Littlefoot Tours. I know it's hard to tell on the camera how big it is, but it's massive. Well, this tour, whatever it is actually a lot more impressive than Littlefoot Tours. Hopefully by the time I post this video I will put a little title saying which one it is. But yeah, it's massive. Give you a sense of scale, hopefully. Incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Well, that's where I've just been. I was just talking to another walker on that tour, and that is Longaford Tor. And where I'm heading to now, which is up on the hilltop there, that is Beardown Tors. I found a little pathway here with a little stream running alongside it. Oh, I'm so glad I came. You know, as nice as it is to live in Dorset, and Dorset's amazing, so much to see and do there, but I was starting to feel like my videos were getting a bit repetitive, because I'd always go to the coast, and even though it was somewhere different on the coast, you know, it's basically go for a walk, sea views, cliff views, get to a destination, job done. It's nice to go somewhere that isn't the coast, but it's still just as stunning. So I've made it across to Beardown Tors now. That was a great little walk. Probably not the ideal route to take, but following the river, then yeah, I kind of made my way the most direct route, but it didn't look like it was on a set path, so probably made it shorter but more difficult for myself. Awesome landscape, isn't it? It really is. So I'm just going to stop and have a bite to eat. Okay, so that's where I've come from, and we've just about reached the what looks like an antenna. I'm just going to go and see what it is. Dartmoor training area. I'm just making my way back to the car now, and the guy I was talking to on one of the tours, he told me to take this path. I'm glad he did, because it's very, very picturesque. Well, I'm glad I stopped and chatted to that bloke now, because I would not have come back this way. I would have come back the way that I went, because that's the way that I know. Oh wow. What an awesome place. Now, I want to venture down onto the rocks, but you know what I'm like. Prepare for incidents. Oh wow. I've discovered so many awesome places, and this is just perfect end to an awesome walk. Amazing. What a place. I just can't get over it. Just amazing. Well, I think I'm going to sign off there for this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because well, I'm just blown away with today. It's just been amazing. I just can't take my eyes off the river and the waterfalls down the bottom.